I'm Joey Molinaro at the beautiful Brickyard Crossing Golf Course, and this is on the green, green, green. Presented by Dad Water. On the green, green, green. Presented by Dad Water with 2016 Indy 500 champion Alexander Rossi. Alex, dude, congrats on being a dad.
Thanks, man.
My first question for you,
Yes.
actually, why don't we, so this is what I'm gonna set up we're gonna do
Yeah.
here. We're gonna walk to each one of these balls,
Yep.
and we're just gonna putt.
Got it.
We're gonna have a little conversation.
Yep.
So do you wanna go first?
Sure.
Do it.
Nothing
Here's
I
the
love
hole.
more than,
Oh, we're lining it up.
well.
You can do the one behind you
Are
if
we
you want.
competing?
Always competing. Gave me the line, not bad, dude. All right, a little bit of a break. A little bit of a break. I've been practicing with my other one, so we'll see what this is. It's actually
Excuses are coming?
It's actually my wife's putter.
Excuses are coming. Got it.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Not enough.
If you want to make it in the hole, you got to hit it.
I short-armed it for sure.
It's actually, could have been worse.
It was following your line.
Yeah.
Okay. What has been something that surprised you about being a dad in your first week and a half? Welcome.
How it doesn't matter, the world outside of it being
The baby.
stops.
Yeah.
That really surprised me. Like, I know obviously everyone talks about it, it's life-changing. You're never going to experience anything like it. But in that moment where they like Lion King the baby to mom and dad, you're like instantly your purpose. It's the decisions you make no longer directly affect you. And like obviously getting married is a life-changing event, fine. But it's with another adult who is capable of making their own decisions as well. Now you're thinking for two, and it's pretty cool.
Did you name your son after Ben Polizzi?
No.
Okay.
Ben Franklin.
Really?
No, absolutely not.
Oh. Well, is there any other Bens?
Affleck.
Okay.
Stiller.
Ben Affleck and Ben Polizzi are
It's
kind
funny.
of close, like.
Do they?
A little bit.
Yeah. But let's tell Ben that we named him after him.
When I first saw that, I was like, I know he's a big Polizzi fan.
I am.
We might be towing the line.
Absolutely not.
Interesting line.
What's funny is it was the only boy name we thought of. So it's the first one we thought of.
So you guys are both just like sitting at a diner, coffee in the morning, whatever, and you're both like,
Yeah, we're big
Ben.
diner people.
Obviously.
It's Cracker Barrel.
Java House.
Yeah.
Or Cracker Barrel. Does that come to you like that? Because that's a big,
Kind
I
of.
had it easy.
Kind of.
Because
Why?
my son is just a namesake.
Sure.
So if it's a boy, we had nothing to
Got it.
talk about.
Got it.
But with you guys, you had some decisions to make.
Here's the thing. All girls, I feel like, have the notes app in their phone, right? Of like the list of names. There was 30 girl names, and she was set on one. But like there was a lot of options. Boy names, we were like, I like Ben. She's like, I like Ben too. No other options.
Simple enough.
Yeah.
Have you changed? What's your time on changing diapers?
Oh, I haven't set a time yet, but I am better than the beginning. The beginning was a struggle, especially when they're karate kicking you and everything, and you're like, dude, I'm trying to help you.
It's a rude
And then
awakening.
and then I got peed on for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
Also wild.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's a rude awakening because you're trying to walk this line of being so gentle.
Yes, but also like,
You have to be firm because they're squirming everywhere. And you're like, this is my first time doing this. Everybody makes it look a lot easier. Am I going to break this baby? What's happening?
In the beginning, like the diaper kept falling off. Kelly's like, you gotta be tight. You gotta go tight. I'm like, I feel like I'm squeezing him. She's like, no, just.
What about the
cinch that thing
swaddle?
down.
You swaddle?
I do. Couldn't figure it out. In the hospital for 2 days, I was borderline. I was hitting my head with my hands because I was so upset that I couldn't figure this out. And the nurse comes in and she's like, boom, boom, boom. There you go. I'm like,
Take
anyways,
notes. Like a burrito. All right,
Yep.
I'm gonna go first on this
Okay.
one. Now we got some balls in play because I hit mine well short, but there we go. Like you said, gotta hit it. You gotta play the hill here too, Alex. You play here often?
a couple times.
I like that one a lot better. Break. No break.
Couple of times, pal.
Is there like a lifetime award for winning the 500 that you get to play here as much as you want?
I think it's not like a spoken thing, but they take care of us.
That's good.
Yeah.
My second question for you is, I'm gonna knock this ball out of the way. Who is more likely to do something that you explicitly ask them not to do? Your dogs or Team Penske?
Well, obviously Team Penske. Because at least dogs can be trained.
You look like a big dog training guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think dogs want to please.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think race teams want to please.
Obviously not.
Race teams just want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird situation there going on with old Team Penske.
It is a conundrum.
Did you agree with Pata that they should have been back at last chance qualifying?
There's two opinions to that.
Okay.
I agree in principle as to what he's saying, but then I talked to our good buddy old James Hinchcliffe, and he's like, well, yes. Also in principle, he agrees, but on Saturday, when their cars did pass, regardless of whether or not it existed, there's opinions both ways, right? They passed, and the field was set at that point.
Yes, for the Fast 12.
Well,
the 13 through 30 was set.
Yes, but you can't say that, let's take Team Penske out of it. Let's say Pelot had an engine blow up and never went again. You wouldn't say that he doesn't make the race.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So, no, they're set in the race.
Yep.
So.
You don't think it should have been a shootout back there?
Well, fine. Even if it is, does it change the result?
I don't know.
Well,
we're never going to know.
I mean, you're saying that they wouldn't have beaten a coin car? I mean, come on.
Throwing shots here.
Well, no, but like, you just talk about reality.
You said it, not me.
Shoot.
Go. Sink this one.
Be my first W of the month. Oh!
That's a good line. That's a good line! Nice.
Thank you. Under pressure, too.
All right, so that's the first one. 1 of 3 for Alex.
Okay. It's starting off to be like my 500 ratio at this point. 1 for a bunch.
Hey, you know what, though? You know what they say?
What?
It's the one that keeps you coming back.
Well, golf will do that to you. Yeah.
And the 500.
Right. Oh, yeah, that's true.
Right?
That is true.
All right, let me match this here. I am just, short arming it, Alex.
It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so used
to get everything.
Well, I swing it I get real aggressive, and so then I always fire it past the hole, and so I'm like, well, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I do that on all chip shots.
Because
I usually blade the hell out of it, and so I'm like trying to be cool and chip it 20 yards, and then it just fires off into that tree, and it's like sick.
So you're on the teeter-totter around the green like me?
I usually just get this whole sucker out.
The old Texas butter.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not gonna get any better if I don't keep working on it. And then I'm over there.
Well, here's the thing,
and I slice it that way.
I get better at it, and then I get a little cocky, and then I get humbled very quickly.
Yeah. You're a big Top Gun guy.
Am I?
It's well documented you're a big Top Gun guy.
I mean, I love it, but I wouldn't say like.
What's the difference between
favorite movie?
Okay, but
like Connor's a big Top Gun guy. Connor will watch Top Gun. I bet Connor's watched Top Gun 3 times this week.
Well, Top Gun Maverick was better than Top Gun.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yes.
I watched, because your father-in-law, my dad, everybody, Top Gun, man,
Yeah.
I watched Top Gun, and I was like.
Had you not seen Top Gun before you saw Maverick?
No, I saw Top Gun before I saw Maverick.
Okay.
But I don't know. Maybe this is how people feel when I'm like Star Wars, dude, and then they watch the original trilogy and they're like, kind of old.
Here's the thing about Top Gun Maverick is I think it, as far as sequels go, like they're hard. They're hard to get as good as the original, especially when the original was as storied as it was. But what they did in terms of bringing it into like the modern day, but then having all the flashbacks that they did, right, it was awesome. Great job.
Top sequels, go.
Top sequels? Man. I wouldn't even. Godfather?
You've seen The Godfathers?
Yes.
Good. A lot of people our age haven't.
I'm trying to shoot Lion King garbage, Avatar garbage. I mean, Fast and Furious.
There's a lot of those.
I mean, I know.
But number 2.
Yeah.
Empire Strikes Back.
I've not seen Star Wars. I'm sorry, dude.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
You wouldn't like
I'm trying to think.
It's not up
Homeward
your
Bound.
alley.
I'm trying to think of 2 was garbage.
Lord of the Rings, Two Towers.
I didn't watch that either. Or Harry Potter. I have not seen any of the Potters, the Rings, or the Wars.
I always teeter on calling Alex my friend, and
Braveheart 2 sucked.
there's a Braveheart 2.
Or no, Gladiator.
Oh, okay. Kind of same guy. Braveheart,
Shoot!
Gladiator, The Patriot. If you would have told me there was a sequel to The Patriot, I'd been like, yeah, totally.
Right.
But they're making a sequel to The Passion of the Christ.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
The Resurrection.
Oh.
Yeah, right?
Right.
There's an obvious sequel to that.
Yes. Right.
All right, I'm gonna hit this one first here. Oh, but my question for this
Okay,
whole is,
yes.
Who in IndyCar would be, if there was, who's the Maverick of IndyCar?
The Maverick of IndyCar? So a guy that was ultra successful, the best of his class, but didn't follow any rules. Well, it'd be Joseph. History would say.
So then are you Iceman?
I'm not his. No.
Well, in Top Gun, Iceman and Maverick are kind of rivals.
Right, sorry. Who,
Goose.
Goose, sorry. So then, yeah.
Does,
I'll be Iceman.
does Joseph have a goose?
No.
Oh.
He's goose free.
If there was an Indy 500 movie made today, who would be the star and what would the plot be?
Well, Pato would be the star.
No.
Oh.
Who's acting? Who are you getting as the lead?
Oh. I mean, who are good action stars
Right now?
right now?
Glenn Powell's hot.
I mean, also good actor.
I was using that as both.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
He's hot right now and
Right.
he's a hot guy.
Yeah, he is.
Um,
But is he in action movies? He was in that dumb
Twister.
movie. Okay, good point.
He was in Top Gun. Maverick.
Yes.
He was the dick.
Yeah.
Would he be the you?
I like that.
Remember when I casted you as a fella from You? Penn Badgley.
Oh, yeah. Serial killer?
Yeah.
Nice.
I casted the
Serial
whole
killing heartthrob.
I casted
Yeah.
the whole IndyCar
Yeah.
series, and I casted Alex as Penn Badgley. And I just get a text
I
from
mean-
him, Penn Badgley, F's. Thanks, bro. It's like, yeah, you're welcome. All right.
Okay.
New Guard and the Maverick. All right, this one's going.
Can you
down
hit
here.
this one?
I know.
Can you, like, make
I
one?
know.
Get it. Oh, dude, you did your thing. You hit it way too hard. What are you doing? You're trying too hard. You're thinking about this way too much.
Here in my head.
You just got to get up there and you just got a little bit of tap it.
Tap,
in.
tap.
That was actually way too hard. It was just straight.
Straight it was.
Yeah.
I have these last two ones here.
Okay.
And they're gonna make it real easy, so I can't miss this one.
Do you have to make one?
No, I don't have to. I don't have to take a shot at all. This is just kind of the vehicle.
right,
You know what I
right,
mean? The
right,
vehicle of the conversation. So you're starting
We've
off.
talked a lot about movies and babies.
Yes. Do you have any questions for me? I'm a father of two, you know.
I do know that. At what point do you push their sleep windows? Because right now it's like you feel like, all right, I want to feed him every 3 hours, and he's kind of on that cycle. But then there's moments where he's like, he ain't waking up. So is that a cue where you let him extend that, or do you still like wake him up? You stay on the 3 hour program. There's conflicting information out there.
As I'm sure you know now, there's so much conflicting information when it comes to babies.
Yeah.
I am of the belief, the old wives' tale,
Yeah.
never wake a sleeping baby.
Okay.
Let that thing play out.
Okay.
You and the
Is that
missus-
working out for you?
It didn't with the first,
Okay.
but that's why
So
you have
great
number
advice,
two.
right?
Yeah.
So it didn't work with the first, but you hammered again on the second, and it worked.
I don't know if you guys are
That's
planning
like-
for another one. You're kind of in the thick of it right now with the first.
That's like when you go to Vegas and you're losing, and you just keep going to the ATM, and one day it'll work out.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, actually, what we did with the first is we let him sleep, but then we never let him. Are you guys letting him cry it out, figure it out?
Well, he doesn't really. Yeah,
He's only like 2 weeks,
Yeah,
so it's-
he hasn't really started the screaming.
He's kind of just always sleeping at this point.
right. When he's screaming, it's like he's either shit
wants to
himself, pooped himself,
Okay.
or he's hungry.
Yes.
It's very easy.
Right now, yeah, I remember there were times where me and my wife, we'd be able to like go out to like a brewery on
Yeah.
a Saturday.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
our son would just be right there, and he's like a
Just
month old.
snoozing.
And we're having a little drink, and
You're
then
like, kids
watching
are easy.
football. I'm like, why does everybody make such a big freaking deal about
And
this?
then 6 months.
Yeah. dogs.
Yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Then they start to get mobile. Then they start to yell at you all the time.
And then they have opinions.
Yeah, my 2.5-year-old. Trust me. But that was our big thing. Is our first one, we always were there to.
Sure.
And our second one, we're like, get in the crib, figure it out.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
There's no crib yet. Still the bassinet next to the bed.
Right next to
yeah,
you.
We're early on, pal.
Okay. All right. We have a segment that's Dad Water Do-Over.
Okay.
You haven't really putted that horribly, but do you have? Go ahead.
Oh!
The Dad Water
I got
Do-Over!
cocky with one hand. Oh my goodness.
Rory did the Dad Water Do-Over on the easiest putt that we've had, and the first one that I've hit.
If I could be compared to Rory in a way, that's good.
You ever been to Augusta?
I'm not Scott.
Do you want to go?
Yes.
Who doesn't want to go?
Right.
Stupid question.
Yeah.
Who would be your dream foursome?
Dream foursome.
Golf foursome.
Obviously. Tom Brady.
I heard he's going to be around this weekend.
I heard he's going to be around too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say, well, obviously myself. I mean, that's,
okay. Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm
So,
choosing 3.
okay.
So Tom Brady. I'm going to go with Rory. And my dad.
Topical. That'd be fun.
Be
Dad's always a good one to.
Right.
I would hope that my son, and I hope that your son one
Yeah.
day would want us
Yeah.
to play with them
Yeah.
on the golf. Okay.
Yeah. Because Tom, favorite athlete. Rory, favorite golfer. And Dad, favorite dude.
Favorite guy.
Yeah.
Best friend.
Yeah.
All right. One last one because I know you got to get out of here.
Yeah.
What is starting from 14th, rolling off 14th, right?
Yeah. Sucks.
How are we going to get up front, take the checkered for your second Indy 500? What's
Just do what we always do, man. Just drive around people.
you do well here with that?
Yeah. It's kind of our thing.
Is there a thing though at the end? You were there last year.
Yeah.
You've been there plenty of times. What's
What do I need to do different? Yeah.
190.
I don't know.
Is it a wait and see game once you get out there on race day specifically?
Here's the thing. So when I watch a lot of 500s back, right? And a lot of them you're like, okay, I would have done that different.
So race car drivers can watch film.
I mean, it's not so much film, it's just the broadcast, right?
Yeah.
And all of them that I've watched, bar one, I've been like, I maybe would have done something differently there to affect the end result. I watched what Pato did last year, and I'm like, he played that perfectly.
Yeah.
And it was still wrong. And so that is part of the magic and the pain of this place, is like you can go in with you can have the best situation lined up for yourself going into the final lap, and it could still not work. So like yes, I'm mentally preparing for what I'm going to do in the last 20 laps. I have an idea of what's right, but no one's going to know what's right until that checker flag falls, and that's the beauty of it.
So really, she does choose the winner.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
All right. Hey, thanks for the time, pal. Congrats again on being a
appreciate
dad.
it.
Very excited
Thanks for the
you.
advice, bro.
And I'm looking forward to this weekend. 2016 Indy 500 champion, Alexander Rossi.